Good morning, and we're ready to unwrap Christmas. Look at that. The Christmas presents all so beautifully wrapped. I want to thank Michael Claussen for putting that beautiful present together for me so we could kick off the show on this Friday before Christmas. Do yours look that beautiful? Are you really good at wrapping presents? We'll talk about all that today. I love to wrap presents, and if I had a little more time, I would love it for it to look just like that. Tell me how many of you really put all the bows on and take all that time. How many of you want the wrapping paper with all the grids in it? You're that detailed. I am impressed by that, by the way. Well, welcome to the show. I'm Monica Adams, and I'm so thrilled to have you on this Friday before Christmas. The days are ticking away. The shopping frenzy is underway. Those last minute gifts and maybe the extra gifts that you want to get as you've been wrapping presents. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today and all year long. Let me give you some news you can use. Weather-wise, I'm sorry to tell you, you are not going to get a white Christmas, nowhere near one, in fact. The weather has just been unbelievably mild and warm. I saw a post from Chris Higgins that I used to work with at Fox 2 the other day, and he said this is the first time since like the early 1900s where we haven't even had a snowflake since July 1st. And the way this weather pattern is, we're not going to have one through the end of the year, which is just crazy. It was a really interesting detail that I saw that he had posted. 54 for our high today, 48 for a low, cloudy skies, no rain in the forecast. Tomorrow, 63 for a high, Sunday, 65 for a high on Christmas Eve. And then on Monday, at least for right now, but understand that there was rain in the forecast for today as well, and that seems to be taken out. But there is some light rain expected, about a 70% chance on Christmas Day, and 59 degrees. I just can't believe that. I remember at Christmas a couple years ago where I felt like I could have opened the pool. My mom and my husband and I were sitting outside and we put a blanket down. I'm like, I feel like I can sunbathe. It's just crazy the way the weather has been in St. Louis. We've got a big Christmas show for you today. We're going to talk about not only the final days of shopping before Christmas, but also as you get ready for your New Year's celebrations and you're counting the days down until 2024. Really quick, I want to say thank you to all the ladies and the men that showed up last night. This was our Cultivating a Vision for 2024, and the response was overwhelming. There are so many people that at the very end said, wow, I'm so glad that I attended this night because now I am days ahead instead of waiting until January 1st to say it's going to be my year. And we gave them the tools and everything that they needed to be able to start carving out their present and their future. And we are absolutely going to do a part 2, part 3, 4, 5. They asked for us to just continue this series. So Cassius Sitars in Canada, thank you so much. I loved having you as a part of that, and we will be doing many more. By the way, if you missed it, it's okay. You don't have to have been at the first one. We can give you some of those tools. We're just going to continue beyond that, and we're going to go much, much deeper. It's 7:03 in the morning, and I want to thank each and every one of you as you come on. We'll say good morning to you, and let me know where you're watching from. We've had people from Florida and Colorado and all over the United States, and then taking us with them in Italy and Mexico. Love whenever you're traveling that you don't want to miss out on the positivity. Kathy and Bill and Carrie, good morning. It's been a great year. Exactly. Linda and Kyle and Rose. I couldn't participate. I bet it was amazing. It is. But Rose, make sure you are looking for the next one. Kathleen, good morning. Have a wonderful weekend. And Carrie, love the cover photo with Tessa and Adelaide. Thank you. Yes, putting my little helpers to work. All dressed up for you for the holidays. And I've got some wonderful men on with me this morning as well. We are giving you the season's greetings, and we're talking about being kind, continuing the kindness through the end of the year, and gifting kindly. You know who that is. My guest today will be Mark Coulter and Michael Claussen from Christopher's. This is our final show of 2023, and we're going to get you ready for the holidays.
Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment or online envitahealthandwellness.com.
And good morning and welcome back. It is 7:05 and I so wish I was with you. It's Mark and Michael at Christopher's in Kirkwood. Merry Christmas early.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
We're keeping safe. Everybody, I told you I had COVID and I think I am no longer in quarantine, but it's still in me and I did not want to risk these gentlemen at all because you are in the tick tock before Christmas. So
Yes,
we didn't want to chance that at all.
yes, no, everyone. We will always want everyone safe, and from St. Louis to everywhere. It's just a crazy. There's a cold, but then it might be just so everyone's safe. That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
But yes, happy holidays, and guess how many days there are, Monica?
How many?
Till 3.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so 3 days until ho 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 Santa comes. So we are obviously very excited. The countdown, like you said, today and tomorrow are going to be very magical. We will just say, actually, it's truly magical. The vibe, just the last minute shopping. There's something about it that just holds unique to just the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit, keeping spirits bright. And some we have to keep a little brighter than others because some might be a little grouchy.
Some of
But
the Grinches.
yeah, so those Grinches out there. But no, it's going to be a magical day. We are excited. We are ready. And just yesterday we put out a new display, and we walked in this morning and I said, "OMG." It like just sold down. I'm like, okay, we have to bring over more. So it's a great thing. Michael and I are super excited as Michael is with us here today, and we wanted to share holiday cheer and just talk about the last minutes. I think we have 3 or 4 topics that throughout the show this morning we'll talk about, and then make sure that Santa is ready for all those gifts on Monday.
Absolutely. Yes. And I agree. It is fun when, if someone waited till the last second for every present, I could see how the stress would come in. Some of you might kind of thrive on that, but it's the last minute ones where you think, oh my gosh, you know what? I want to add to this for this particular person. With me being sick, I'm actually going to almost emulate my father because I told you that he always would shop on Christmas Eve, the final day. Well, I've got a lot of presents that I was able to get, but there's still some people that I think that we're missing out on. So I'll be out there today since I can finally get out of my bubble, and then probably on Christmas Eve as well. And I'll finally be able to feel what it is that all of you crazy people like when you're out shopping on these final days. You do have your hours changed, right?
We do. So today and tomorrow is 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. And then we are open on Christmas Eve from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Christmas Eve.
And then all of your wonderful elves that have been helping for the last several months get a chance to go and enjoy the time with their families, which is really what it's all about. We'll talk about how we have had some incredible memories. We're going to share our greetings, that we've enjoyed over the years, maybe some favorite memories that I would love since I've known your family for a long time. I'd love to hear some of those. And from you as well, everybody. Good morning, Julie Purcell. Hi, Michelle. Linda, good morning from her treadmill. Way to go. Way to get your exercise in. Good morning. Stephanie's in Minnesota. Nice weather, no snow. It seems to be warm all over. Good morning. Early Merry Christmas to all from Leona. Good morning from Joe from his recliner. Pam, good morning to you. I'll be in. Oh, Julie Fabian says she'll be in today to shop and get her prize that she won.
Awesome.
Yes. So congratulations to everybody that has won the Monica's must-haves. I want to thank both Mark and Michael for allowing us to do that. It's been a lot of fun. Good morning, Laura Kaufman. That's a new name. Are you brand new to the show? Let me know where you're watching from. The very, very generosity that we see in Mark and Michael on a daily basis is going to come out even more. Do you want to tell them what we're doing? I mentioned it a little bit yesterday, but some people may have missed that. I said I wanted to do a surprise. I had no idea the surprise that Mark and Michael were going to come up with. So you want to tell everybody what we're doing for the big giveaway?
So it's funny. We were in a meeting and we're like, how do we just kick off this new year to just exemplify the gratitude and for just a holiday. And the best year, I say every year, we keep on making higher strides. We always want to make sure we give back in every way. And so we were just sitting there. I said, you know what? 24, here it is. And so right here, you'll see 2024. What we're doing is we're doing $240 in a combined effort. Each of our stores, we have 2 stores, as you all might know or not, but we have Christopher We are now. And then we have Mark Anthony's gifts. So each store is going to give $120. So that makes $120 gift card to two lucky guests. So one person wins at Christopher's and one person wins at Mark Anthony's. So we're super excited. And it's just a way to give back, but allow for 2024 for them to have a little joy, something special, something, just, a little gift.
Unbelievable. When he sent that text to me, I was like, are you kidding me? So Mark and Michael, thank you so much. My mind, if I had that little boom, my mind was blown. So in order to do that, they're going to register at therealmonicaadams.com, click on what's new. And when we've been having you fill out your name and your address for the Monica's must-haves, if you have not put yourself in that yet, you need to do so. But they're going to have until what, January 1st? Well, January 1st is when we'll pull the name.
So January, yes.
Should we do it till New Year's Eve?
And yeah, so New Year's Eve, that night up until midnight, okay. And then the next day we'll have that winner announced by that evening, I'd say. And I was also thinking, many people are closed, Monica. Yeah. So I was also thinking that like on the first, it'd be most people are at home or whatnot, and they can still register that day. So we could almost do the second, okay. After the.
So have them do it through January 1st and then make the announcement on January 2nd on my show?
Yeah, and we'll make it on the 2nd, which would be when? Is that Tuesday?
That should be a Tuesday. Yep.
Tuesday.
That'll be my first show of 2024.
Oh, there we go. That's okay.
Let's do that. So everybody, again, if you want to be in the drawing to win a $120 gift card to either Christopher's or Mark Anthony's Gifts and Spa, you just go and you give us your name and your email address, and then we will be choosing two unbelievably lucky winners for that. We will make the announcement on January 2nd. So you have from now, December 22nd, until midnight on January 1st. Thank you. I cannot say enough. Thank you so much. That is a huge giveaway for everybody.
I was going to say thank everyone out there. That's who. Yes. Last night we went to Brett Eldridge, and he just exemplified the care and the giving. He said, each and every one of you in your seats, if you were not present, then guess what? I wouldn't be he wouldn't be there. And it's so true. And, and that's why I always say there's online shopping and it's great. And we have many online guests that we love. Some we haven't met, unfortunately. And that's what saddens me is that we haven't met, we haven't shook the hand, we haven't hugged, and we haven't been able to be kind and send out that gift via, US mail or UPS or FedEx, whatever way it might go. But it's all about the experience and coming in and just having that joy. Every day. It's not about holiday joy. It's about everyday joy, that it might be a gift for yourself or someone else. And it could be a card, the simple things. That's one of our number one SKUs in our store are our greeting cards at Mark Anthony's. We're going to have some. We have some launching beginning of the year that are maybe not appropriate, but they are very, very funny. Some that might think, but
hey, you know what? We need the laughter of the season. It's one of the things that I told you I wanted to talk about today is the picture I put up last night. You probably didn't see it because you were at Brett Eldridge, but I took the picture that someone took of me and you on our 200th show where we're just cracking up. I'm almost falling over in your arms. I made that my profile picture. Michael probably took the picture. But it exemplifies you and me and the relationship that you and I have had since I first met you. And we just laugh together. And that's what I've always loved is that our hearts connect in the joy that we want to bring people. And that's what we need more of.
It's so true. It's so true. And just the simplicity of life. Keep life simple, but keep it kind. And the more laughs you can have are the more memories. And, it can be just simple things that you laugh over, or it can be maybe a little bit inappropriate things that, just it's the word you never use, or it's, just like, oh my, oh mercy. But it's those simple things that just put a spark and a sparkle in the eye and that you'll never forget, in just many moments.
Absolutely. If you're just tuning in, 7:14, it is the Friday before Christmas. And I'd love to know, are you all ready for it? Do you have to go out and run over to Christopher's or Mark Anthony's to get your last minute gifts? Are you maybe 75% there? Are you getting a little stressed out, rushing around to get all the stuff that you're going to have for the meals? Let us know if you're hosting. Julie Purcell just said, how awesome. And thank you, Mark and Michael. Rose just said, Mark and Michael, we have a friend who has has everything, but she's going through some rough health issues. Have any suggestions for like a friendship gift to let her know she's special? We just are lost for ideas.
Oh, yes. Have the perfect gift. When we go on break, I'll go grab that gift.
Okay.
That I just saw of. It's a very simple gift, but I think it'll say so many things. And I think we still have some left.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, it'll be
Okay,
great.
we'll do that. We'll take a break in just a second. Julie just said she registered and she said, yes, we need humor. Humorous cards are the best. You can keep them laughing year round. Um, yes. So everybody, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll let Mark and Michael grab the idea for you. And then I also want to hear about, we'll go into memories and we'll talk about some of the incredible things that you have for last minute gifts, the benefits of last minute shopping and laughing and the memories created. I also want to say, happy anniversary to both of you because you just
Thank you.
celebrated your 4th anniversary. Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday. Yes.
Happy 4th anniversary to
Thank
you.
you.
Love you both so much. And Michael, I'm going to ask you what your favorite Christmas memory has been with this big goofball that you're with. We'll have more with Mark and Michael when we return.
Carroll House Furniture is growing and hiring for many positions. Drive to success, delivering concierge service and setup in customer homes.
Enjoy teamwork in our clean, organized warehouse where Carroll House stocks for fast, free delivery.
Associates sell more and make more with 3.5 acres of choices in stock, infinite custom orders, plus the lowest prices in the country.
If you like top pay and the best benefits in St. Louis, you'll love working here.
So if you like nice things, join the Carroll House Furniture family.
Hi, it's Monica Adams. Thank you so much for following along with the Real Monica Adams Show since we launched back in March. But I wanted to let you know there's so much more that I could do with you, your business, your corporation. Did you know that I'm a motivational speaker all around the world, as well as an MC and an auctioneer? So if you have an event, maybe a nonprofit organization, and you want to book me, just shoot me an email, info@therealmonicaadams.com. Personal training, life coaching, and styling as well. info@therealmonicaadams.com.
All right, welcome back. Thank you again for being a part of today's show. If you know a family member or a friend, coworker that's not on right now, shoot them a text. Let them know. Share this with them that we are on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. on Facebook and on YouTube live streaming for you. We also drop a new audio podcast every Thursday. And yesterday, as I mentioned, we had dropped the Stoned Apes podcast, which is another wonderful one. And I want to thank my entire team for an incredible year, as I couldn't do what I do right now without them. So to George and to Michelle and to Lori and to Caroline, my very first intern, and then to Hannah and Zach, and of course, my wonderful husband. Thank you for all that you have done. We've had some incredible memories and we are still ready to make many, many more. All right, Mark Coulter and Michael Claussen, my guest from Christopher's. They're in Kirkwood right now. We're talking about the benefits actually of last minute shopping. But before we do that, did you go run and get the gift?
Yes, we did, and we both have one in our hands. So what it is just a simple little pocket cross. So just for whatever faith, just to have that inner being and knowing that it's just a little reassurance. And actually on the back of it, it says a really nice little saying. It says the pocket cross. Sometimes a little reassurance is all you need, whether for safety, luck, strength, inspiration, security, protection, or calm. Let this pocket cross provide a light. Keep your cross nearby, in a pocket, handbag, nightstand, or in the car, and know you will always have support. So just a nice little thing that's always there. That thought, just a great little simple gift. It's definitely in that $10 price point. So it's just a nice little thing with a nice greeting card with a personal message in it. And then we also, Monica, have a very exciting thing. Yes. I don't know if you've seen them yet or not, but look what we did.
Yeah, I love
Turtles with 2024. Know your value, all different colors. Of course, pink for Barbie, and the 2024. So just know your value. Know you are the best. You are worth every single laughter and joy and everything. So
I love that. So did that come from the 200th show? Was that from Crystal?
Yes, it was from Crystal.
Crystal,
We just got this in,
congratulations.
and Crystal was so excited. We are excited. We just put them on the floor with a whole new display that you'll, if you come in store or now online, we're showing our 2024 symbol that we're getting ready for today that we'll talk about here in a moment. So
Yes. Yeah, we're going to show you tons of things. Real quick, Rose, I hope that was a perfect idea. I think that is awesome. And I think that'll give her a little uplifting. Linda said, love the pocket cross. I have a small wooden one. I love that. Marilyn says, save me one of those, Mark. She's coming into the store. How many of those do you have?
there's probably 12 left. It was a big vase that we had probably over 200, and we probably have 15 Michaels actually in the account right now. If we had our system, we could check inventory, but I believe 12 to 15. So,
Okay, well, Marilyn, be sure to get in there. Dot says happy anniversary again to both of you.
thank
Merry Christmas. And she wrote me the other day and said how much she cracks up when she reads those coasters that you have at Mark Anthony. So when we said that before, even if it is a little, off color, that's fine because it just makes you laugh. And we have to not take ourselves so seriously. Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. If you registered already, yes, you are perfectly in there, and you are in that for anything we do from here on out. Carrie says she wants to order a journal. All right, Carrie, we'll make sure you'll get taken care of. How cool. Love the Know Your Value journal. Got mine at the 200 celebration. Congratulations.
awesome.
I know I'll get up there today. And I want the book too. Okay, there we go. We're selling for you left and right. Once again, if you have not ever been into Christopher's, you're missing out. They're directly across from Kirkwood Farmers Market. What's your exact address?
Yes, it is 127 East Argonne.
Okay. So get in there today. Again, extended hours, and it's going to be fun. Please have patience. It's the biggest thing that we keep saying. So before we go through and show some of these slides that we have, Michael, you've had some time to think about it. What is your favorite memory since the two of you have been together around the holidays?
So we met, 4 years ago yesterday, during the holiday season, and neither one of us really had any kind of ideas as far as what we were to do in that aspect. But we met, and the first thing that came to mind was, let's go look at Christmas lights. So we went down to, I can't think of it's the donut shop on Hampton.
Oh, you go to Candy Cane Lane?
We went to Candy Cane Lane, the brewery. We did it all one night. And that was our first night. And that's just what I cherish every day. We did it all in one day.
I love that. There is nothing better than going around and seeing the lights and I really wish we could extend the season and let it go. And I mean, I understand that it represents Christmas for everybody, but it seems like everybody's in a better mood and they're kinder to each other when they see the lights, and it's just everything's so sparkly and lights everybody up. We're trying to figure out how to carry that forward. And that's what that whole vision night was about last night, to carry it forward and not let it be a season. Let it be the reason, right? The reason for the season, remember, if you're faith-based, this is all about, Jesus' birth and celebrating that. And please don't forget that aspect of it. Keep the faith in it, as well as obviously Santa Claus and the fun that the kids all enjoy. So I love that. I love that memory. Okay, let's run through some things here. I'm going to bring up some of the things that you have. We're talking about the last minute rush around of the gifts of the season and also getting ready for 2024. So you want to run through these for me?
Yes, Michael, do you want to talk about something?
Yeah, so, the one on the left side there is the Mark Roberts Elf train. So it is a 3-part train that has an elf on the front and the caboose that holds candy jars and little bakers inside the main part of it.
Cool. And then what's the one on the right?
Just tons of stuff on your buffet.
Our right side is our primal soap, which I should have grabbed. But we have hand cut soaps that we cut every year before the holiday season, and they're packaged and ready to go for all those stocking stuffers or quick gift needs.
People love those. Now, here's the one thing, and I'm so glad that I actually asked about this. I love soaps, and I love the ones that you carry at Christopher's, but I've always been more of a shower gel kind of person. But I always am like, gosh, but those soaps are so cool. But it was always like, oh, I don't have a soap dish to put them in. What do you recommend for us to make sure that there's not a bunch of slime all over our showers?
So a soap lift.
Soap lift.
It's literally just a little soap lift. We'll grab one, and you put your bar right on the soap lift so it doesn't sit in the water, and that's where it creates, the little,
Slime.
yeah, a little ooey, widget soap. It's clean. It just really, oh look, reading my mind. And
The,
another gift
the
we just,
elf.
and here is a soap lift right here.
Oh,
Just a soap keeper that just nice. It's probably a half quarter-inch thick, and it really just keeps your soap nice for in the
I agree.
shower, for in
I
the
got a soap
sink,
lift.
wherever it might be.
Soap
And
lift.
we also just thought of another gift that is magical. You talk about memories, so it has a little saying on it, and you actually record your whatever picture you want to put in there, and for family, friends, and on the side here, there's a record button, and then you can record it, and then you always can press play and
What?
all that memory in the frame. So we just put out the last few.
Oh,
Uh,
you only have a few left? Jim and I are coming in today to do some shopping, by the way. I think you need to
awesome. Well,
save
we
that.
will be
That
here.
is awesome.
Yes, it is a great, great little thing. So,
Oh my gosh, that's a great one.
and
All right,
we
everybody.
have another gift that we just that I grabbed a little bit ago is another ornament that I think we have like 2 or 3 of these, but it's a little house. This one is actually called the Cardinal Birdhouse. So memories, cardinals, and it's just really pretty, sparkly. It's not very, it's not large, but it's not small. I'd say it's probably about 4 inches, probably in height, maybe if that 3 inches. But just a great little gift to give to somebody just for the home and just always have hanging throughout winter season.
We've been talking about it all season long about how popular cardinals are. And again, you know what they represent, the ones that we've lost, and they're always around and always visiting us. So try to have a cardinal on your tree or somewhere within the house. And the color red, obviously, just opening up the season and showing the brightness of it. If you're just tuning in, once again, we're talking with Mark Coulter, Michael Claussen, our final holiday season show. And I hope you've all enjoyed them. I've had a great time with them. I hope you guys as well have. We've had a blast. We've laughed together. We've had big hugs together. We had our great 200 celebration there at Christopher's, Mark Anthony's as well. Besides, obviously, the last minute gifts as we were rushing around for the season, it's also getting ready for the New Year's Eve parties and getting your barware, etc. I really love these. I'm a big, big fan of really cool towels, which you have there on the left.
Yes, that's another one that is just very simple and fun. We don't have many of those left, but they are still, I think there's 1 or 2 still there. And then we also have just a nice little saying about the new year and just cheer and all that. So just many options there.
And then what about the one on the left? Or sorry, the right, the one on the right.
The one on the right. So that one is just platters that just got launched yesterday to bring in the new year. Just simple things that you can elevate the decor, the tabletop of your home, but put one in the kitchen with fruit on it. There's all different options you could do. Put a candle in the center, put some flowers around it, put flowers on it. You put obviously food, but many things. But it's a whole gold and just glass kind of thing we did for the new year that will be here, and the candles that is unbelievable that we have sold like water. They say sparkle this holiday, or shine. I'm sorry, shine, not sparkle. Sparkle, shine, both this holiday. And so it just brings good luck and great vibes with an amazing smell called tree in a can. So it's actually literally the scent of a tree, of the Christmas tree. So it's there.
That is the towel that we're showing there is my favorite, but there's another one that Mark was talking about.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah. And then the 2024 that you have behind you, just a lot of things, the black and gold, obviously, and the silver that we look for as we get into our what are you two doing, by the way, for New Year's?
That is a very good question. I think just relaxing, just taking the breather and just really just relaxing. Literally the past week and 2 have been very impactful, we'll just say, from many positive and great things. But just taking that Zen moment after the holidays, we have inventory, and we have many exciting things that we'll be doing, and then heading to markets to bring in all that new product for 24 and 25.
I want to go to market with you.
Yes. Oh, it is. It is
Bring your walking shoes.
Bring your walking shoes. Yeah.
Michael's like, oh Lord. The two of
Funny
us.
now after 3 years, I think it will be his 3rd year. And it is very special. It's
Everybody wants to go in the beginning, and then they get through day 2, and they're
they're
like,
like,
okay,
okay,
let's go home. We're good.
it's
I can't ever imagine shopping too much. If you're just tuning in, again, we're talking about some great last minute gift ideas. And so don't just think right around Christmas. I want you to think forward, because a lot of times, if people love to entertain, they love to be the host or the hostess, think about some great gifts for them, either for now, or even if they're not hosting right now, that they could have for future years. Well, again, we're running through and showing you some things for the holidays. Let's look through some more. Okay, let's run through these two.
okay. Michael, so to the left.
Yeah, so we have our newly put out Happy New Year's ice bucket.
That's the last one.
I think it is our last one. Yeah. And then we have, there's a little champagne there, but unfortunately it's not for sale because we can't sell alcohol. So just a little idea for the tabletop.
Okay. And then was that a platter there? Is that a Nora Fleming, or what is that
It's
platter?
not. So that is just it's just a marble like cheese charcuterie board with a snowflake.
I love
We
charcuterie.
last year, and they just sold out. I think we had like 20, and we 24. I think 24.
Mhm.
They sold out within like 3 days. They were sold out. Not even that, maybe. And so we brought them back one more time. And literally, that's what we walked into this morning. And there's none. There's not many. So we have more. We have more. So they will be
I'm
coming
telling
over
you all,
into sleigh.
you have to get in there. So if we're running through some things, it's kind of like when you watch the TV shows and they're like, oh, hey, we've got this right now, but it's for the next 2 customers. You got to rush in the store today when they open up. And again, you want to tell them that you have different hours for those that are just tuning in.
Yes, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. today, and then also tomorrow. And then not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, we have basically 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Sunday. So, and then we're closed, obviously, Christmas. And then we'll have our new hours launching, like we'll have our normal hours we always have starting the day after Christmas, but then we will have New Year's hours that we'll be putting out there in the universe here very shortly.
Okay. And once again, if you're just tuning in at 7:32, so if you missed the first half of the show, we made a really powerful announcement about something that we are giving away to you simply because we love you and we thank you for wanting to have more positivity in the world. And that is that you can register from now until midnight on January 1st to win a $120 gift card to either Christopher's, where Mark and Michael are this morning, or to their other store, Mark Anthony's Gifts and Spa. I mean, come on. That's just absolutely incredible. That was the big announcement today. That's the big surprise for you. So just go to my website, therealmonicaadams.com. Give us your name and your email address. We'll put you in the drawing. We'll pick 2 names. You're just going to go to the What's New section and do that for us under the What's New, where you see Monica's must-haves. All right, we got one more slide, and then we're going to talk about the benefits of last-minute shopping, the laughter that happens, and the patience that you have to have. So our 2 final slides here. Michael, you want to take these?
So there on the left again is the front section of the train, and there's the little deer in their fur coats.
They're so cute.
Yeah, so those were just recently put out, and then they are very, very, very cute. Let's see. On the right side will be our snowflake, snowman kind of warmth winter series. It's towards the back end of our store when you walk in the door. But we have all of our kind of snow, white, silvers, golds, everything kind of put together for all the snowy winter season.
I think Santa Mark has something in his hands.
I see, guys get so excited. Just
Oh
can't
my
take
God,
it.
they're so cute.
So these are the little reindeer, and their noses are just pointed up, ready for Santa to come this holiday. They're super cute, and they even have there's 2 different ones. They're the same but different jackets. So one was zipped up. I just unzipped one. They have, of course, the little bell for holiday cheer. They are $26.
How many of those do you have?
QVC. I'm like, they are $26.
I know, that's what I feel like.
We had 12 as of yesterday when I brought them, but we may not have that many more left.
Like 5 or
They are so cute. I thought I was done with my great niece and great nephew, but I don't think so. I think they need some beer.
So they're super cute.
Like, Monica, I did talk to you about this before, and it's just fun though. The generosity in your heart comes out. I do want you to be smart. Obviously, I know you got to follow a budget, and it's always scary when you look at the things to come, but if you can add some gifts to what you've already had and you enjoy some of the things we do that we're showing you, please go in and do that. I think this is what happens. And I think you agreed with me when we asked this a couple of weeks ago. If people wait to the last second, don't they have a tendency to spend more? Because we're just like, yeah, grab this, grab this. Wrap
Yes,
it up for me.
I think it's always just that one extra thing to make sure you have it all. Yesterday, I was at just shopping local a little bit, grabbing some last minute gifts for. We do like rob your neighbor kind of thing.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
going
yeah.
to change up this year a little bit for each family or group of people in our home. And so I was grabbing that last minute thing just to make sure. But then starting today, we're actually through the new year, we're doing something that we've never done just to try to create that simple, because a lot of people maybe are not in town and they celebrate a little bit after Christmas, but we're extending and we're recreating our gift card promotion today that you'll be seeing in many places. That at all of our stores, we're doing, if you purchase a $50 gift card, you get $10 back to use next year for 24. And then if you purchase $100, you get
24 back.
$24. So it's just a way to, buy a gift, but then you get a gift. So it's kind of a win-win for both
It's like
parties.
Oprah. You get a gift and
You
you
get
get
a
a
gift.
gift.
You get a gift. You get a gift. Yeah. So I think it just really, it's a simple gift. I always say, at the last minute, it's that one extra thing that, we should have. You can always use it, even if you don't give it. But, giving that gift card, people can shop for themselves.
Yes.
They can experience just shopping. Just it's not about it's the gifts are amazing, but then it's that one extra step that they actually can have the cheer of just shopping for something they might be like, oh my gosh, I never knew I saw that or like that. So
Well, I'm glad you brought up gift cards because I'm going to take a break and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Before I do so, Rose asked, Mark, my friends always look for inappropriate cards. Sometimes we all need a laugh. Went into Hallmark one day and I spent forever looking for one. The lady working asked me what I was looking for. She asked, why would you want that kind of card? I quietly walked out. She made me feel sinful. Think she needed one of those. No judgment at your stores. No, it's the no judgment zone.
that's right. That's right. That's how Mark Anthony's and Christopher's as well. No judgment. We love. That's what Christopher's I think was founded on. Was that our guest that comes in? They might be. I always say parents are. It's so funny. Parents are always afraid to bring their children in to Christopher's. We have gifts ranging from $1 to gifts ranging to 3,000. So we have all different levels of gifting at Christopher's. We're traditional. But the customer that has been here for going on 29 years is the customer that just appreciates unique, appreciates shopping small, just being that uniqueness and just that one attention that we try to give to each guest. During some year, there's a couple, but we still our amazing elves associates, our sales associates, they do such an amazing job.
They do.
I can't thank them enough.
At both of your stores.
Yeah, one of your dear near Miss Julie. She
You
texted me
saw
last
Julie
night.
last night
I
at
hope she's
Red
watching,
Eldridge.
but she'll be here today. But yes, it just they take that extra step. Can we walk out to your car? What can we do to make your day today, tomorrow, during the holiday season, but every day easier, smoother? It might be. I had a lady, a great example. She, a guest that came in yesterday, that she was looking for ornaments. Radco, we have a great promotion there. We just started yesterday at the end of the holiday season, which will end on Sunday, the promotion. But with Radco, you buy one, your second is 50% off. We sold a ton of ornaments yesterday at Radco, and she was all, just flustered, and she had to get to her children's this. And I said, ma'am, just take a breath.
Yep.
And I said, she only had one ornament. I said, get another. It's 50% off. And so we walked over there and she said, thank you. She said, I needed one she totally forgot she had an ornament exchange today. And she was getting one for yesterday for the kids' school. And so then she got both gifts out of the way. And she said to take that moment of zen.
Yes.
I always say, as you've taught me, breathe through your nose, hold it for 10, not maybe don't hold it for 10, but
Hold it for about
exhale
4
for
or 5
10, hold it for 10 seconds, 10 minutes, but exhale for 10 minutes. And there you go. It only takes that 10-minute breathing power. That's all it is. Not 10 seconds, 10 minutes. Okay.
Yes, it's all about, we don't know what's going on in someone's life. We don't know if they just lost someone, why they're upset. We just have to have a little more patience. And if someone, shows that kind of anger towards you, understand I can guarantee no one wants to be ignorant or mean to someone. We just don't know the walk they're going through, and they do need to have that extra time to just take a break. And, sometimes when you just kind of guide them over, as Mark did, to like, hey, let me help you out with this. Maybe you need this. Sometimes you might see tears in their eyes, and then you don't even wonder, and you realize you just needed to what? Be kind. Be kind to them. And then all of a sudden it'll open up their heart a little bit more. Mark and Michael, Linda asked, is it Atlanta market that you're going to? She said, if so, maybe I'll see you there.
Yes, Linda,
Yes.
we will be at
Oh, look at that. All right.
Yeah.
We're joining everybody together. Marilyn says, Mark, what do you have in snowmen? Next year, can we have a Monica show and you show us beautiful items and each of us can shop with you? Oh, well, yeah. Come shop with us. What do you have for snowmen?
Well, we will.
It's a brand new one. I just put it out yesterday, so I know where it's at.
So there's this beautiful snowman. Let me take his little Christopher's. So here's a little snowman. This is the large size, and it's a ceramic resin, and his arms actually move slightly, so you can position him however you want. He can wave, and you can kind of do a wave. But yeah, there's this snowman with a little cardinal, just that traditional, just beautiful holiday, but going into all winter. That hopefully we're going to get some snow in January, maybe February. Knowing our luck, it's probably going to be like March 10th, and we're going to have a foot of snow. Watch this happen. We're like, what?
We've had snow on Easter before. It'll probably be Easter. Look at Marilyn. You're like me. Look at my snowman that I have here at my house. I love snowmen, even though I'm not a big fan of snow, but I love how cute they are. Okay, we're going to talk about gift cards, and Marilyn actually just asked, how long is that available? The deal that you have going on. How long?
The gift card promotion will run through the end of the year. So you'll want to make sure to get in before January 1st and take advantage of that gift card promotion.
Okay. What do you have, Santa Mark? Oh, more.
There is a beautiful little picture. We just got.
Looks like a Pillsbury Snowboy snowman.
Yes. So here is a little bit of gold accent. It's just beautiful. It's a pitcher, so you can even drink out of it if you need, whatever and then we have actually to go with it little cups for spirits. For you can put hot warm teas. You can put whatever it might be, but super little cute cups. To go with it, of course, a whole collection is. I am astounded by this. We've had these for probably about a week and a half now out, maybe a week. And they are a beautiful little tray, probably about a foot tall, about 12 inches tall by 5 inches wide at the belly. And you just give them a little tickle and but yes, beautiful little platter. This is $20. And
love it. There you go. Marilyn and everybody else, the snowmen lovers. She said, I need a layaway choice and then get to your shop. Carrie says we need to do a Valentine's and an Easter show with Mark. Yeah, Mark and Michael and I are actually going to sit down and celebrate and reminisce about the amazing ideas that we've had this year, the dream that we had a year ago. And trust me, we'll be doing more together in 2024. We've had a blast. Linda says, my husband says our house looks like it threw up snowmen. I can't get enough of them, but not a fan of real snow either. It's just pretty to look at. Absolutely. Okay, so we're talking about gift cards, and I wanted to ask the question, when you get a gift card, do you think it's impersonal, or do you think, oh, now they know that I can get what I want? I'd love for you to weigh in. Okay, so this is your little interaction aspect of the show. We will have more with Mark and Michael from Christopher's in Kirkwood when we return.
Think about this. When's the last time you called your doctor at 2 o'clock in the morning and he actually answered? Well, at Innovair Health Advocates, their patients are special. Their doctors, nurse practitioners, their care team care deeply about your health, your family, your work, and even your pet. Their clinicians are accessible and they lead your care in and out of the hospital. In fact, Dr. Charles Willie offers his cell phone number to his patients to ensure they can intervene early in your illness. They can provide care above and beyond, offering lab, x-ray, echocardiogram, and other treatments in their office. Innovair Health Advocates with 5 locations on both sides of the river. Check them out, innovairhealth.com.
Oh, know we love her and we love when she comes up. Thank you, Kathy Kilo Peterson, for being a part of our show for the last several months. Thank you for believing in us and having the same mission that we have. Again, if you're looking for a wonderful agent to be there for you, please remember to support those that support our show. Kathy Kilo Peterson, one of our many wonderful sponsors, kkilo.com, 636-561-6460. And don't forget about those life insurance policies for your kids and your grandkids. It is the gift that keeps on giving. So yes, you get the toys and you get the nice clothes and everything that they have, but then add that on. They're not going to know why at this point, but then they're going to love it as it keeps giving. It's a dividend rich life insurance policy. kkilo.com. Again, 636-561-6460. If you're just tuning in, again, Mark Coulter, Michael Claussen, they are at Christopher's in Kirkwood. Okay, so gift cards, what do you think as far as the percentage of people coming in for the holiday season? What percentage would you think buys gift cards?
So on Christmas Eve,
Mhm.
we sell, I have to look, it is many. I know we sell over like 107. It's crazy. On Christmas Eve and Mark Anthony's last year, I think Mark Anthony's might have exceeded Christopher's.
Really?
It's unbelievable. Mostly men. But no, the gift cards this week leading up has definitely elevates. Just that kind of last minute stressless guest on the giver. But then, as you were saying, the receiver, I'd love to hear from you all.
Yes.
Like Michelle, love receiving gift cards. Everyone always thinks the gift card is not as personable.
I used to.
You can make it. You can make it personal. Put it with a candle. Put it with a $20 candle and get a $50 gift card. You're under that $100 price point, or do a $25 gift card and a little card or a candle or whatever it might be, just to have that cheer of gifting. But it allows the receiver to, what would you say? It allows them to choose what they want, because it's always, I'm sure everyone in their life has received one gift, at least I know I have, that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. And I actually either have it, or and it might be something that, they don't have the gift receipt, which we always try to ask, can we put a gift receipt with that today? A lot of, very interesting this holiday. Have you seen that? I've asked, been to registers, and no one, they're like, no, we're good. We don't need a gift receipt. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that person is not, they are that certain. I'm like, and then certain things, I'm like, it will not be returned. It's not. It's just,
Right.
they
Right.
love the gift. But,
So yeah, Michelle said love receiving gift cards. Joy says exactly. Joy says if the giver feels it's too impersonal, include a shopping day with lunch. Oh, I like that.
That's a great idea. Great idea,
Yes.
Julie. Yes.
Thank you, Joy. Carrie says, I love gift cards because I get to choose something personal, like the journals that you have at the store. I'm glad we brought this up, because I used to go, if somebody's going to give a gift card, I guess they don't really feel like they know me. But then I thought about it, because my mom started asking, my mom, I mean, she's wonderful as far as rushing around, but she doesn't want to be out there and try to sit there and buy, she's in her mid 80s. And she's always gotten incredible gifts. But over the last few years, she's like, are you guys okay if I give gift cards? I'm like, Mom, you know what? Yes. And she's like, well, then I know you're going to get what you want. And it's not putting so much stress on her having to rush around.
Yes.
So it makes it easier, as you said.
So true.
And
Mom started asking. Merry Christmas, gentlemen and Monica. I want to look over at our personal page. I always forget about the people that are watching over there in case they ever ask any comments. So the rush of the season, what is the biggest message that you can bring home for us, Mark and Michael, about today, as well as tomorrow and Sunday, as we get closer and closer and closer, and everybody has a tendency in their mind to think, hey, I want them to get out of the ego. It's not all about you. There's a ton of people out there with the same mindset. They got to get to the grocery store. They've got to get the groceries that they need to host. They have to get those last minute presents. They got to go and rush over to get some wrapping paper, get the cards. Everyone's doing the same thing that you're doing. And I wish everybody would understand that when they get out of their own way and then say, you know what? You're here just like I am. Let me have patience. The line's long, but you have to remember that if you're willing to wait to the last second and the last days, that you have to have more patience, right?
yes,
Absolutely.
yes. I think it's about that 5 or 10-minute breath. No, it's about taking that energy and saying it will be okay, step by step. I always say, I just make, sometimes on my phone, go to my notes, make a list, as he knows, checking it twice. It's covered. And I think, during this time, be kind. If you don't get it all done, guess what? There is tomorrow, and it will be okay. And people, the more chaos you create, it's just sometimes it can be good energy and sometimes it can be bad energy. Just, take that moment and say, okay, my top three priorities are this, and then I have one or two more, or it might be five, or it might be 10. My list the next 20, 48 hours, it's going to be very interesting how we will complete, but we will. It's kind of like what is called Amazing Race. What is the show?
Oh, yeah.
Race. We will conquer. With patience. And today we'll be at the stores, and then we have, of course, getting, like you said, the food ready. And I know that's one of our things today that we were going to talk about entertaining.
That was the last part. You want to talk about making entertaining simple, stressless, easy cleanup, so you can have more memories, giving you more time back.
Yes. The paper plates, don't focus on the dishes. Put the paper plate at your buffet area, or you can even do sit down. We have beautiful vendors with paper goods here that's what we're known for, is our guest towel, is our paper plates. We just put out more because it's all we have left is three styles now. Oh my gosh. We had many styles.
He's like, I have time to stock some more.
We brought them yesterday, and there's only three styles. Beautiful ones that just, for that little elevated look, that they're like, that's a paper plate, and, you recycle right away, but you're not spending the time at the dishwasher, spending that time, that moment with another friend, family, for those laughs, for the positivity, and for holiday cheer. If you're drinking water or wine, and then all you do is put the plate in the recycle, and cleanup is done. So as far as platters, that's what I'm focused on this year. The paper plate, recycle it, but keeping the entertaining part and the quantity, have only five selections versus 12 or 16. Everyone brings something, and sometimes there's too much, but trying to less is more. And, making sure that there's plenty of food, in the Italian, Lebanese world. There's sometimes, that's Greek, Dot will love. But, keeping it simple. Less is more. Of course,
Yes.
I say that. And then next week we'll be saying, oh my, there were, 22 dishes now. But I think, and what's great is many of our holiday dishes, we have and it really kind of struck my mind yesterday when we were talking about this, Monica, in a text about the entertaining, making it simple and stressless.
Mm-hmm.
A great thing, and bringing a smaller platter. It doesn't have to be, an enormous platter. Once it's out, there's always something else. Gosh knows.
You're right. I think, what happens, Mark, when people ask how many people are going to be there, it's almost as if they feel like what they're bringing is going to serve everyone. No, everybody's bringing something. So it's a mixture of everything. Take that stress off of you.
Yes. And I always say, if you have only one nibble or one bite, guess what? They'll remember that.
Yep.
And they're going to say, what is that recipe? Or what is, and they're going to want it. And then it just creates that cheer that they'll never forget about your cookie or your, the dip that you made or whatnot. We have actually a platter I'm going to grab that I found.
There's always another one. Wait, there's another platter.
This just shows, it's just a small, it's probably 10 inches, 10 inches in diameter maybe. But it's a nice little cookie plate. And it's a plate with the plate cover. So it covers your cookies or dessert. So you have that sweet sit if you're bringing. It says good to the last crumb. So just super cute, kind of like a giving plate that, you leave this at their home and they always will have it and always remember that, but it keeps it simple. It keeps it,
simplicity.
20-inch platter.
Simplicity is what it's all about. I love these comments that are coming in. Carrie said, that she liked to get gift cards. Marilyn says, Mark, next year, can we have a display or markings that say Monica must-haves? We actually did. Michelle made up some wonderful flyers. So that was actually over the last couple of weeks, that whatever I was picking, we actually put in the stores. They're saying it would be a great icebreaker too. Well, yeah, it actually showed the combinations that we have. Look, Mark and Michael and I will be sitting down. We're going to celebrate the end of 2023 together. I hope we see each other before the end of the year. Well, you'll see me today because we're going to be in shopping. But yes, we will, trust me that we are going to have big ideas for you. If you thought 2023 was big, just wait. It's always bigger and better. Carrie says, give Monica a corner of the store with her picks.
I don't know,
Linda.
Carrie. I would love to, but we're already limited on space. But no, we actually, I have a very, we'll be bringing up a very neat topic for 24 for next year holiday that you'll see that I think Monica's going to love. So,
Awesome.
yes.
Linda says, fun to exchange your appetizer recipes as well. Yes. Marilyn said she loves giving plates. So if we were to pick something that I want to do off the cuff right now, for all of you that are going to go in today or tomorrow or Sunday, if you have never bought Nora Fleming, I was introduced to it by our wonderful friend Julie's sister-in-law. That's what they bought for me and Jim for our wedding gift. And I had never been introduced to Nora Fleming at that time. We now have, I think, 3 different kinds of platters. We've got a paper towel holder. Why do I love them so much? Because I love the little things that you are able to switch out. And the one we have right now, Michael, is the upside down elf, which everybody laughs at. It's probably one of my favorites. You got Santa. I just bought the s'mores, the little bonfire, and then the little s'mores to put together. So you take your platter, and then if you have another plate or you've got the paper towel holder, you kind of put it all together. It's an opener. Trust me, people talk about it. You want to show some of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the concept behind Nora Fleming. So this actually, Monica, as you mentioned, we are going to do a promotion with this little guy just for you. We'll do an MMM. So we'll do an MMM special here. So this is it's called the Cutie Container. We had a guest probably about 3 weeks ago that came in and she's like, I just love this. And so the weekend after, I was looking at our inventory. I'm like, you know what? We're going to do something. She had the best idea. She uses it every day at her makeup station in her home, and she puts her makeup brushes in. I never thought. And so it can hold pencils, flowers, but it's just a little cute container, probably about 4 inches in diameter. So very, very small, probably 4 inches in diameter and 5 inches in depth, that you can use for just tons of a teacher's gift. But in Nora Fleming is known.
Yes.
So here is the instructions. It says dab the hole in a platter with water. So this is like a mini right here. This is their new peppermint mini. Cute. But a number 1 seller, just like Rudy was last year. I'll show you him. But so literally all you do is you take this mini right here and you just put it in the hole that's right there. And so then it's in there and it sits, and you can change it for every occasion. That's what she's known for. Something for every occasion. So might be a birthday, might be we have a champagne bottle.
She's genius. She is a genius, by the way, because yes.
This is not just the only container. There's many. There's probably 16 to 20 different ones. But here is a newer one that just came out about a month and a half ago. This is the cheese board, the new cheese board that's been very popular.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the CH4 cheese board, and this one is $45, but it is wood, all beautiful, and it has the ceramic for the insert and olives. What a great little cheese board! Put some olives, cheese, and crackers, and you have it all. And it's a small, it's not taking up tons of room, and you can stack all of this on top of each other. So that's what's great with many of the platters of Nora that we carry. We are the number 1 or 2, I believe number 1 of Nora Fleming in St. Louis and outside of St. Louis of Nora Fleming. So
you do have, I've seen Nora Fleming at a couple other stores, but a very small amount of what they have to offer. So if you would ask me, everybody, Nora Fleming, when you go into Christopher's, we've showed you a lot of wonderful things today, but do not leave there. If you want a Monica's must have, don't leave there without picking up something from Nora Fleming, because trust me, you will love it. You will have it for years and years and years to come. And then once you have your platter or your little wooden block or whatever you want to pick, then all you have to do is buy the little minis, and then you just switch them out. I have stuff. I have a beach ball. I have a grill. I have a sailboat. I have something for every single season that we do all year long.
Okay, how neat. So it's very funny. I just was asking Michael, I was whispering, I said, Michael, what's your lucky number? And so this we are going to do through Christmas Eve, starting today. We will do this we had it on promotion and it's a $26 price point. We are going to do Michael's lucky number, which is
13.
so they will be $13 today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So it'll be a great gift. We will be heading back to our office. We will have signage made, and we will call it the holiday cheer. It'll be $13,
Look at that.
and we will probably sell out, of course. But we will have that advertised here in store, and for some holiday cheer. So we can get
I
if people
love it.
don't have Nora, they can get started with a little bit of Nora.
Yes, and then get something for yourself and then buy those for those last minute gifts. That's a perfect one. And maybe that's your introduction to Nora Fleming. I love you both. So I asked Michael, Mark, I have to ask you, in the 4 years the two of you have been together, what's your favorite Christmas holiday memory with Michael?
It's funny. It's probably the first year. I always say the first 2 to 5 minutes of meeting someone, I'm always like, there, that's a keeper. And obviously, I knew that. But he said during the holiday season, it was before New Year's, and he never forget text me saying, anything. He said, I don't know much about you yet, but anything you need, know I'm there. And it seems like you have a very busy life. And I said, oh, only if you need this poor guy. But as he's seen it, I think loved every moment. Some moments, might be a little stressful. But that just takes that 20 minutes of breathing, not 10. But and it just you have to keep that center balance. And I've just learned that through small business of our family to this, that you take step by step. You can act like you're conquering the whole world, but guess what? It's not always going to happen. And it's okay. It's okay to say, you know what? I accomplished 92%. I accomplished 80%. I have the other 20 to go. You know what? There's the next hour or the next day that I will get that done. It's just being about goal orientation lists and, checking that list twice and just making sure it's all going to be okay. You do your best, and just so you do your best, that's all that matters.
Do your best, forget the rest. I will use that as a statement made by my friend Tony Horton. He says it all the time. It has to do with working out. Do your best, forget the rest. It's all anybody can do is ask for you to give your best each day. And if you feel a little under weather, like I have over the last week, you still give your best. It might not look like you're 100% that you're used to, but all anybody can ever do is ask that you show up in life, right? And be kind to each other. Julie says she wants one. Everybody's going to want one of those now. $13. You got to love it. I love Mark's smile. I bet he smiles when he's angry. Happy holidays, Mark and Michael.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do, even when I'm angry.
It is
Yes.
because a smile that someone else has makes you want to smile. A laughter makes somebody want to laugh, and it's that paying it forward. I have known these two for a long time, and I was thinking about favorite memories. We've had so many. One of my favorites is, and my friend Todd, by the way, and I don't know if he's watching, but Todd Michaels is in town. He's been on the show in the past. He's in from Las Vegas. One of my favorites was sitting out by our pool, laughing until the wee hours of the morning with him. It's always about laughter. Or you had myself and Jim over in the beginning of your guys' relationship, and we sat down in your beautiful basement in your bar. And it's when I think Michael and I really got a chance to get to know each other, because you and Jim were talking, and Michael and I just talked until the wee hours again of the morning and just laughed together. And that's, I just got to chill. And that is when I knew, wow, I really love the connection that you guys have, and the way Mark looks at Michael and Michael looks over, and it's just a little laughter together. And it's those memories. I can't wait to have more of those types of days and nights with you.
Awesome. Yes. Amazing. Yes, absolutely. And we have to plan that for the new year to make sure we sit down and have, that piece of fish, and not Monica,
sea bass. It's what I like best.
Sea bass. Okay. It's all going to be about just, that healthy year. I was telling Michael, we were at dinner last night. We went to Chris's, and it was amazing. And I said, the next year, I said, just be prepared. The clean eating is about to happen. It's like, if I want something, I'm like, absolutely, that one day a week will be that, whatever it is, or maybe two, we're all human. Just so you give it your all, you give it 110%. That's what matters. So
yes. Well, you're And again, Mark, I've trained Mark in the past. Michael and Mark both were trained by me. Oh, let's say that. I'm so glad you thought you said that, because it just triggered that. Before we forget, because this is also the time of the year, since it's December 22nd, not only are we saying, okay, we're just days before Christmas, but we're days before the end of the year and going into New Year's resolutions. So we are reminding you, when we're talking about gift cards, that if you want to give the gift of health, and you want someone to be personal trained by me in semi-private sessions or in life coaching, you can get in touch with me with my email address. Let me put it back up here, info@therealmonicaadams.com, or just go to the website, because that gives you all the information. We've had some incredible people whose lives have been changed this year by the idea that we had together, which was, why don't you, Monica, work out with your clients here at my store, Mark Anthony's, which is again right there at Jefferson and Kirkwood Road, right across from Dewey's, right by Honeybee's Biscuits and everything. 119 North is right next door. We take the store on the left side and we push everything out of the way. We lay down all the yoga mats, and we've had up to 5 people in a semi-private session that have had their lives changed on Wednesdays and Friday mornings. And there is room for new people if you want to work out with us, 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. on Wednesdays and Fridays. We have Mondays open. We just didn't have anybody books on Mondays yet. But I want you to think about that. If you're ready to take your life back, physically, mentally, spiritually, let me train you. There are some openings. And I'm so glad you came up with that idea, Mark. It was genius.
And I think, and if you cannot come, if it's, an hour drive, Monica does it virtual. You can do it virtually. You're in your home. I always say sometimes that's the best workout. It keeps you ready for your day. You're not stressed getting to the gym from the gym. But it's just about doing those simple things, to take those simple steps as you build for physical, mental, spiritual health. It's the simple steps. It wasn't created overnight. It takes time, and it's okay.
Yeah, you can buy packages. So we do semi-private. You can buy a package of 5, 10, or 15. And obviously the more you buy, or you want to buy for someone, you want to help somebody get to the best version of themselves, that is a wonderful gift certificate that you can get for them. So again, go to my website, go to the fitness section. You'll find out more information on that. And yes, I'm glad you talked about the virtual, because we have a girl, Kelly, who has to rush off to work. And so she trains from her house and joins us. You could have people, I don't care where they are. I've got a client that's in Hawaii, Colorado, doesn't matter where you are. You could train anywhere around the world with us. It's just in that time frame, 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. Central Time. So thank you both for sharing the love of the season. I know you're going to get busy here and open up at 9 o'clock. Thank you for everything you've done. And again, if you're just tuning in here at the end, the big announcement was a $120 gift card being given away, 2 of them, one to Mark Anthony's, one to Christopher's. We will take all the registrations until midnight on January 1st, and we'll make the big announcement January 2nd. We'll pick 2 names. Just go to therealmonicaadams.com, click on what's new, and then scroll down to the Monica's must-haves, fill out that form, and we'll have it for you. Everyone's saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Mark and Michael, thank you so much. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll wrap up and give you my final message of the season, since it's the last time I'll see you before Christmas. Both of you, thank you so much. I love you deeply. Mwah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Love you. Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment, or online, envitahealthandwellness.com.
Welcome back, and thank you so much again for being a part of today's show at 8:08 in the morning. Once again, as I mentioned, the rain that was originally in the forecast today is now taken out. So we're talking about 50s, we're talking about mid-60s as we go into Christmas Eve, and then maybe some rain on Christmas Day. Not snow, unfortunately. We're not going to have a white Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. I hope you got some great ideas for those last-minute gifts. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everything that you have provided to us. And once again, if you have a guest, you have a topic, or you want to be a sponsor, you want to be a part of our show, please let me know. Just shoot me an email. You see the email going across the screen, info@therealmonicaadams.com. I would love to know what you would like for us to cover. We've had some incredible guests on. And so next week, I can't believe I'm saying yes to this, but next week, my mother and my husband asked me to take some time off to do a little Zen like Mark was talking about. So next week, we're going to be airing the best of. We've got some great shows lined up for you, like Tessa Greenspan. You know, Tessa is the author of the book From Outhouse to the Penthouse. She was the owner of Sappington Farmers Market for so many years. So she will be coming up for us. We've got Billy Bush that we will be airing, Reed Lowe that we will be airing, and Mildred and Gail Kirschenbaum. She is the one that turned 100 years old. Her Mildredisms, she went viral. She was on the Today Show. There's actually a new book that they're coming out. So we're talking about having them on in the new year to update you on the things that they're doing. And I love the relationship that they have. You're also going to see my mom in that particular show. Thank you to Hannah Gassman, by the way, she's my intern, who you will also hear me talk about in the new year, because we're going to have some projects that we're going to give. I love the fact that we want to keep them around. They've done such an amazing job, both Hannah and Zach, that we are going to be keeping them around to do some projects, and we'll be paying them for the projects that they're doing. So they're coming out of their internship and actually getting a job in the field that they love. Also, I just thought about this. Last night, I mentioned that we had our wonderful Cultivating a Vision night, and we want to thank everybody that was a part of that. Again, if you tuned in late, that was the night last night. We had about 21 people on, and we will be doing a part 2, a continuation. If you missed last night, it's okay. You don't have to have been there, because it'll just be us going a little bit deeper. I gave away something last night, and then tonight by 5:00, I'll be giving away another one of these to the people who register. For this one, you got to write me directly, info@therealmonicaadams.com, because then I'll know that you really do want to change your life. This is for 8 personalized sessions. It's a $300 value that you'll use twice a week at BioFit. And if you didn't see yesterday's show, be sure to watch that from yesterday. Go back to watch that. Complimentary 1-month optimized membership. Richmond Heights, Arnold, and O'Fallon. That's where the locations are. BioFit. I'm going to give one of these away to someone by 5:00 this evening. So you have time to register until 5 p.m. Just emailing me, and in the subject line, you have to say, I want to be registered for BioFit. It's that simple. Okay. It's going to be the gift of physicality, the physical health given back. But it really puts the whole triangle together, because you feel better, your spirit's better, your mind's better, and your health is better. So Merry Christmas to all of you. Glad you're taking their advice and taking a breather next week. Enjoy your family. Fantastic, Monica. Enjoy your week off. But again, there's a lot of you who have never seen those wonderful interviews. So please watch them, or even if you did, watch them again. Love you all so very much. And I truly do mean this. There's nothing that comes out of my mouth that is not authentic and real. And that's why it's all called The Real Monica Adams. And I want to know more about the real versions of each and every one of you. I hope I get a chance to meet you in the end of this year or into 2024. If you ever see me out somewhere, please say hi. Come up, shake my hand, give me a hug. Never think that you're bothering me. As people have said that in the past. Hey, I saw you somewhere, but I didn't want to bother you and your family. You never are, because I am the kind of person that has always said, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had the longevity of my career. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing the show. You show up, and I'm going to show up for you. Each and every one of you, God bless you. Remember to keep God in the season. That's what it's all about. Have some patience, and above all, be kind to each other. God bless you all, and Merry Christmas.